why are you recording without a media pass? He said, it's my job. I say, you being disrespectful right now, Uncle Rah, because I'm asking you questions. You're not giving me solid answers. You don't have a job. I didn't pay you to film, so stop telling me you recording, doing your job when you don't have a job. I said, respectfully, I got 5 media passes. You chose not to want to buy a ticket when you could have bought a ticket or get a media pass. You chose not to do that, Unc. I did not make you not do that. You chose not to do the proper steps, so I'm asking you respectfully, do not record. It's my job though, Hitman. What's your problem with me? I'm doing my job. I do not want to do this with you. So you're making me mad because you're not being real. So the only choice you left me to do is just get out of here, Uncle Rah. If I just tell you it's okay to promote bootleg, everybody gonna do it, Lux. So I feel we should get some of the profit if we gonna do it. I don't want you to do it all. All right, we gonna see. They call back. All right, yo, pay-per-view worth $50. We figure we can buy triple times that amount for our event, so we'll give you $150. Man, who the f- are you?
What?
I
That's
say,
exactly what they said.
so the boss called and said, Lux manager Tiffany, would you take $150 to let them do their watch party? I said,
That's
tell
crazy.
Lux, I said, suck my. That's why I feel the way I feel about Mook. I have never got on this mother and disrespected nothing about Mook family or nothing. Every time I say something about Mook, it's about Mook. Don't bring up my mother girl in your mouth again. You whole nigga. And it's a that's walking around New York that had his way with you. You ain't like that. Ain't a on this mother earth that said they did something to me and ain't nothing happened back. Why the you think you can talk gangster to me, you bad nigga? I dare you sign a contract.
So, now, I didn't want to do this, but I gotta do this. Cause you was out of pocket, man. Coming to an event in which you had every right to do so. You had every right. But without paying or having media credentials, trying to record after being asked nicely, not to is insane, fam. And you know that. The same respect that is given to Uncle Rah by everybody around this joint, the least you could have done, fam, big homie, the least you could have done in that moment was humble yourself and show the same respect to a man who could have easily been on super dumb shit with you, especially with him around his people, you know? Because you was violating, Unc. Like, Unc, I didn't know you was violating like that, fam. That's crazy. He could have easily violated you. But he didn't. Right? Easily violated you. Especially from someone who everybody crowned as being super emotional, arrogant, and challenged. But it wasn't that. That's why I say 95% of the time, when it comes to Hitman, who's always provoked, he's left to defend himself and his honor. And we be mad at that. We be mad. Like, you literally got folks that be hot about that. And I'll be like, how? How, fam? For me personally, I would never take that away from a man. Ever. Especially when they standing on principles. So, if he told you no, the answer is simply no. Especially if you didn't buy your ticket, nor get a media pass. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe we sitting here talking about this, man. I can't believe it at all. But we here. It is what it is. Like, so we from the fans, you know, media and personalities around here, we got to stop, thinking from a privileged point of view. Hitman was 1,000% right in this situation. It is what it is. It is what it is. For the amount we make consistently on the year from this art form, to watch a company like Bags and Body put their blood, sweat, and tears in this, fam, we should never, ever have a problem with buying a little funky-ass $50 ticket, fam. Huge channels like ourselves, who easily make, 1,000 times more than us paying that little $50. Like, I didn't understand what's the fuss about. Like, why is this a problem? But it is. Like, you can't make this up, dog. You can't make it up. You know what I mean? But anywho, the culture Achilles heel is this, right? It's unprofessional. And folks don't know how to be professional. Here is a company demonstrating to the highest degree, and we acting like this. They're like, you can't make this up, fam. I had no problem with how Hitman, the boss, and the staff ran that program, and the structure of it all, right? The structure of it was a necessity in this industry. Like, we need to see more of it. And I hope others who take their job as serious as Uncle Rah takes it learn a thing or two from this. A job isn't just a job anymore when the code of ethics isn't followed. And that's what's being misunderstood here. The job, it's just I'm doing my job. The job isn't just the job when the code of ethics isn't followed. You damn near had the people believing Hitman was bullying you, fam. You can't make it up. But I'm glad you took, some accountability, and which was very important in that moment. Because let's be honest, we deal with a lot of pride and ego around here. Nobody know how to look into that accountability mirror and just be like, yeah, I fucked up, man. My fault, fam. My fault. And then T-Rex. Rex! Come on, man. Come on, man. What buddy say? I'm not getting on stage if Uncle Rah is not getting in. Like, bruh, fam ain't got nothing to do with the battle. Like, what is that? And Hitman shouldn't be mad about that or feel some type of way. Like, I thought them two had a rapport. You can't make it up. I don't know, man. I don't know. You were paid to do a service, fam. You were paid to do a service. Where was the honor and dignity in that? He had nothing to do with the battle at all. I get why you would do it, but that wasn't the time nor the place, considering the circumstances. And that you should already know, fam. Like, that is crazy. And let's be honest, the jealousy and the hate for Hitman still going to have people trying to justify these type of behaviors. And it shouldn't be justified. Shit like this shouldn't be justified, man. Like, why can't we just support, I don't know, man. Or just, move with integrity. Because this is ridiculous. Like, you not about to battle. You didn't show up to the little press conference and nothing. Like, I don't know, man. But I'm gonna leave that there. Rex, we gotta do better, fam. It was wrong, and that's the bottom line. It was wrong, and that is the bottom line. Now, we don't stop there, though, right? We don't stop there at all. I'm happy, you know, he didn't stay quiet about none of this. Because you gotta understand, he don't address these issues. The people will run with a lot of the narratives that are painted on him. And that's just what's happening in this community. They run with any and everything. They listening to puppets. They listening to folks who never come outside, who don't even know what the experience is really like when you're in the building. Like, it's just too much that goes on around here. Now, Lux and Mook, I got one question, man. I got one question. Is the money more important than the principle? I'm going to say that again. Listen to me closely. Is the money more important than the principle? After being granted permission to do a small, intimate, private style hosting for your show, he gave you permission. He gave you permission, right? Broadcasting a watch party to the world, undercutting the price is one thing. But to offer a measly ass $150, fam? Come on, man. Like, come on, man. If I'm simply putting it, that is diabolical. 150, and then y'all go from 150 to 300. Ain't no telling how many people in the building. Ain't no telling how many people in the building. The fact that you offer $150, you did exactly what the frog guys and the bootleggers do. Let's just call it for what it is. Y'all just dressed it up nicely. That's all you did. That's all you did. And that is not okay, fam. Y'all are the gods around here. Lux, you own the league, my nigga. Like, you own the league. You know how this goes. Like, you can't make it up, fam. Morally, was nothing thorough about that. And Lux, I believe you know that. Tiff, you know that. Listen, I would talk protecting your investment as well if it was you. Because I understand business. I'm a businessman. I am an entrepreneur. I understand entrepreneurship, especially when we feed our loved ones from this shit that we do. As I segue to Sin's situation, Mook, Murda Mook, John, you have to know that would trigger any man who cared dearly for his significant other. Trying to convince and argue with a room if she really got shot or not, fam. Like, yo, Mook, hey, come on, man. What are we doing? That's just like somebody, right? We know the circumstances surrounding your mother's name and whatnot. And you got folks literally trying to argue with folks up and down. Mook lying, he lying. And it's just like, how? Like, how? Can folks be that blind to the facts? You understand what I'm saying? Like, almost losing the life we're not playing around with, Mook. That's just not what we're doing. Talking about we don't know if it's real. We seen the pics. We seen it. We seen the brace around my neck for the months that she had it on. We seen it, fam. We seen the cries out loud. We seen it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I tell you what. Hitman wants you to debate him punch you in your shit next time. He said it, not me. Now, I'm not subscribing to none of that. Hitman. Fam, I'm not subscribing to none of that because that's not what we here for, fam. Ain't nobody here for the violence, Hitman. You got to cut that shit the fuck out, man. Now, before I get out of here, Gerald, you dared Mook to sign the contract. Well, Mook, I'm here to double dare you to sign the contract. That's right. I said it. I double dare you, Mook. Why you talking like that? Yeah, the tensions are high. Right? Both are emotionally invested with the craft. Very skilled. And more importantly, gods in this field. I don't want no more excuses. I double dare you, Mook. Somebody press him up. And let's make it happen. This battle had potential to be the biggest battle in the last decade or so. From the press runs to simply how much it grows. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. And both are misunderstood. And that you should know. Murder vs. Hitman. I think it's about that time we get that show.